Hey, friends, how are you? I hope that this finds all of you well. Happy day 4 of Advent. I'm not on screen for, let's see. There we go. Trying to find the place that I'm on screen for Instagram. All right, because now they let you do different views, which is crazy, but cool. Anyways, let's go over here and we'll share our live. Oop, mute. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Mute. All right. Oh, then we're gonna joke. Okay. Maybe. All right. There we go. Maybe. It's moving slow today. Okay. It's moving really slow. Not sure why. All right. Hey, I'm here. How are you, friends? All right. We are going to go right to it. So we're going to read today from Matthew again. We got Matthew 4, 13, 23. Now, when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph and said, Rise, take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him. And he rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt, and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, Out of Egypt I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, became furious, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem and in all that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had ascertained from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be comforted because they are no more. But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead. And he rose and he took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and lived in a city called Nazareth, so that what was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled. That would be that he would be called a Nazarene. Good morning, Terry. Well, I guess good afternoon. It's noon. All righty. So, so that's our verse from Little Bible Plan for December. And today's little challenge is just to keep it simple. Focus on Jesus and the little joys of the season. So, yeah, that's what we can do. I'm trying to do that. I've been crazy getting ready for now why am I not there? Aha. For my first art show in a number of years, like 5 years, 6 years. So yeah, I now have a Shopify. Okay, that makes sense, Terry. Well, we're noon here in Eastern Standard Time. Anyways, not sure why that's so dark, but I do have my extra light on. But oh well. At least on my computer, it looks really dark. So here is our Advent calendar. And if you haven't gotten one, I don't know why, make sure you use the QR code and that will take you right to my Etsy shop. But I am really excited because now I have a Shopify store, and I'm looking for, I was going to try and post the link for you guys. So let me see if I can find that while we're sitting here. Oh, maybe not. Where are you? See if I can get it for you guys. I'm super excited. I think it's just computer's moving really. Yes, my Shopify. Oop. Moving slow today. Moving really slow. Internet's moving slow. I can't get back to you guys right now. StreamYard's not pulling. Ah! Oh, there I am. Yes, I made the Shopify page. I did it. Crazy that I am. All right. There it is. All right. How do I share this with you guys? It says I'm open for business. I clicked on it. I should be sharing my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh. So still figuring this out. It has definitely been, come on. Seriously, I don't know why my computer's moving so slow. Yes, I know that tab is, there we go. Is using, here's the link. All right. And keep, thank you for your patience. Put my hand there so you know that I'm still here. I'm still here. And so there you go. I'll share my screen so you can see it because it's, no. Oh, this one. So then you can see, yay, there is my new Shopify store. I'm still working on it, so there's some random things in there. So yeah, so still working on it. I don't know why it showed me the wrong one. So why? I don't know why. It should be this one. This should be what you look at. This should be, I'm not sure why the other one came up. I don't know. Anyways, there you go. I don't know. If you click on that link, thank you that you like my Every Child is an Artist link. I'm so glad. Yeah. So there you go. I had two different themes going, but anyways. All right, back to our advent calendar. So if you didn't get to do yesterday, we colored in our Zine. Or you can order this today. We are going to make a 3D ornament. Yay! So grab those popsicle sticks, grab some paint, and let's have at it, right? So, okay. So I'm using these colors. And I have my glue gun. You'll need a glue gun. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to make a 3-layer base. Okay. But I'm going to shorten these, cut them in half. So get some really, oh, that one broke. It's a good thing it has 2 sides. There's 1. There's 2. And here's 3. All right. And I had to pull apart one of my son's projects to make this happen. So they are a little sticky. It was a very old project, so hopefully he will be okay with that. Not exactly all lined up. That's okay. See if I can trim that little bit off. There we go. All right, I'm going to just put a little bit of glue along the edges here to hold it together. There's one. And then, as always, be careful with hot glue. If it drips down, you don't want to get it on you, that kind of thing. Now, I would put the rounded edges all together. So you could change out, oh, be careful if you have extra glue on the back. Change out, like you could layer them a little if you want, or you can line them all up to you, however you want to do that. Don't scrape off that extra glue until you feel like it's hard enough to scrape off. Just be cautious as you make it. Okay. So, clean off that excess glue so you can paint it. We only really need to paint one side, but then, so we're going to take another piece and cut the ends. This one might not work. I don't know. Or it might be fine. There we go. You lay it across the top like that. I can cut a little more off, actually. Oh, this one's like falling apart. I might have to do a different one. All right. I want that much. And this will help hold those all together too. So, yep. So we're going to lay that across the top. Yes. Awesome. I'm so glad you have, yeah, Terry, they do sell silicone. I have some of those. Yeah. I don't know where they are at the moment. I think they're with my bookbinding stuff. So, yes, they do. My fingers are pretty tough at this point, but yes, it still does burn. And then now we create the runners. So you want a little bit sticking up front. So, that one's about the right size. Look at that. Waste not, want not, right? There we go. Look at that. Woohoo! All right. Remember, get rid of that excess glue once it's cooled off enough. That's not hanging out there, showing the world what you did. Glue along the runners here. Now, you certainly could use other glue for this. But this is what I'm using. Take longer to dry and stuff. Oh, I'm off screen again. I am so sorry. I got to get used to this new that they're doing it portrait style on Instagram, which is nice, but when you're recording, got to remember. All right. So the ribbon I have chosen, why it's blurring, I don't know. There we go. Is like this pink velvety stuff. So, oh, those don't line up right. They looked like they did. Move it down a hair. I have to re-glue that side. Yeah. So yeah, lining them up is a little difficult. But so yeah, there we go. And then you just glue the ribbon on. So you can do that any way you want. You can crisscross it like that and just glue it right smack in the middle, which is what I've done with my other ornaments. So since this is already kind of curling that way, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. And there's an example. I just burnt my finger. Nah, but that's okay. All right. Now to painting. So I picked a color to match my ribbon. And then some gray for the legs or whatever you call those things. Blades? Are they blades? What are they called? All right, I gotta unplug my hot glue gun so it doesn't keep producing on us. We need a paintbrush. And yeah. And popsicle sticks are pretty easy to paint. Now, I don't know how well this will do because I did pull tape off of this from my son, made like these characters out of paper and popsicle sticks. So we'll see how well the paint will stick to mine. But if you have nothing on your popsicle sticks, you should be good to go. Looks like there's some kind of, so I'll have to do a second layer there later. Why am I all blurry? Come on. Why am I all blurry? I apologize. I don't know why that's all blurry. Maybe if I hold it closer to the camera. There we go. Apologize about that. But yeah. So happy day 4 of Advent. Yay. So up to you if you want to paint the underside. I have a box of serious amount of popsicle sticks somewhere, and I, for the life of me, couldn't find it. So that was why I was pulling apart my son's project. All right. So there we go. Now to paint our runners. And we're at 495 followers, friends. So close to 500. Can't get that hot glue off. I didn't pull it off in time. Bugger. And I don't want to break it by trying to pull on it. And I'm covering over my pink. Oh well. I can fix that later if I want. Moving too quickly for my own good right now. You can see all my hot glue strings everywhere. But What a fun little ornament that you can paint or color any way you want. And as you can see, goes together in a matter of minutes as long as you have popsicle sticks and paint and glue. Yeah. So there you have it, friends. We made a little 3D ornament there. What do you think, Terry? After your suggestion. But yeah. So yay. So exciting. I love creating. I hate all the technical stuff. Like building a Shopify store. But anyways, yay. Happy day 4 of Hanukkah. Of Advent. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Terry. It is super cute. Pretty simple. Great little project to do with your kids, grandkids. All kinds of ages can do this project, minus the hot glue. But have an adult do the hot glue and the rest the little kids can do and everything. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5 of our Advent calendar. And as I said, if you haven't gotten it yet, use the QR code, or it's only in my Etsy shop. Haven't figured out how to put it in Spotify yet. Not Spotify, Shopify. My husband kept calling it Spotify. Ooh. Oh, Terry, I love that idea. Terry mentioned having a pipe cleaner that could, like a gold one, that could be used as a runner. I love it. I love it. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.